759 on the beat, on the beat, on the beat, on the
What is up, everybody? We're here. We're live. It's Tuesday. For the longest time, I thought it was Wednesday. I just knew tomorrow was my day off. Nobody asked you. Turn it off. Okay, nobody asked you. So, yes, we are here. This is the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live via Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, but not for long, Caffeine. Also, mixer.com/Minx Radio. Coming soon to Minx TV. Ooh, that sounds good. So, welcome to everybody that's just joining us for the first time. We do welcome you. We are your host. I am your homegirl 759 always on the screen, ready to do my thing, and joined by my lovely, wonderful sister from another mister. It's the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east, the teeth, but it's perfectly okay, aka the pink hair bandit, aka Merciless Minx, aka look like you just woke up from a bomb ass nap. But we're gonna talk about that. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Couture. Get out, ew, ow. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture. Call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her copycat. Do they dig, Minx, or do they dig?
I hope they dig.
And if not, we've got two words for you.
Le Cheval.
Le Cheval.
I'm a little scared with this
Why?
well, this new device I'm using today.
You sound warm.
Yeah. I'm very nervous.
I mean, you scared it's gonna crash your shit?
No.
No. Well, you've got nothing. Nothing to worry about.
No.
Shout out to Dr. Bo over on Twitch.
What's up, Dr. Bo?
Bomb ass naps change lives. They sure the hell do. I live for my naps. Even if I woke up at 8 that morning, I'm ready to take a nap by 1 if I'm off. I don't care. When you were a kid and your mama told you go take a nap, you did not want to hear that shit. But now it's like a nap.
I wish I had a nap.
I can go for one of those.
I wish I had a nap.
But shout out to everybody that's tuned in with us on all across the platforms. We do welcome you. Today, hopefully a new viewer will want a chance to win $25 for no reason at all, just for simply being a supporter. But there are rules and directions to this shit. So if you do happen to join the feed, share. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's all we ask.
That's all you got to do. Just share it, spread the word. I don't mind growing. Do you?
Not at all.
Not at all. So before we do get started, y'all already know we got to get these out the way. At the top of the show, I got to give y'all the lovely, beautiful, just look at that. Look at that. That is that good old hit, nigga. Damn. Award, because you didn't ask for it, but you're getting it, much like a lot of the stuff that these corporate industries do to us as a way to shut us up and to like, hey, we know you're upset, but here, how about this? Even though we didn't ask for it. So y'all gonna get that good old hit nigga damn award. And also head on over to Spotify for Real Talk with Minx. This show is exclusively on Spotify. Please catch up on past episodes and go on over to minxradio.com for current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast, and which she says she'll be bringing back because, why not? Why not? Also, if you need promotion, you need your music, your video out there, you got a new joint, make sure it's hot, make sure it's MP3 or MP4. 1 track or 1 video per submission. We don't need a whole mixtape. We don't need your YouTube link with every single song you've ever done. We did not ask for that. Just 1 song or 1 video. Must be crystal clear, must be hot, all that fun shit. Because if it ain't, then guess what? It ain't going to go on.
Nope.
So you've got to make sure that you got to make sure it's like that. You got to make sure it's like that. Also, for our businesses, congratulations on getting your LLC. Remember yesterday, I put the idea out there for weeds, wigs, and waffles. I'm telling you, somebody's going to come up with that. So if you do, cut me in 10%. That's all I ask. Also, let us promote you for free. It's not that hard. Just hit us with the info on the RTIM page. I guess you could reach us on Instagram, which I really don't be on like that, but I do need to step that up a little bit. And also on the Facebook page. Follow us on these good old social medias as well. I'm on Instagram and Twitter a lot more. Facebook, not so much, but it is what it is. Follow Minx at female producer on Twitter, and also at Minx Couture on IG. Don't follow the Minx show because you know.
Yeah. They took that they got to that one.
Yeah, no, they was like, nah, bitch, we got you. We gonna take that from you. And at the bottom of the bottom, follow our alter egos, Little Trash Can TV, and Sam the Scam. Invest in yourself. The new hot VR video is out right now on YouTube. Please go check that out. Painstakingly, meticulously, and awesomely done by none other than Minx Couture, produced by me, performed by us. That's how we do shit. Happy International Women's Month. That's how we're going to do that at the beginning of the show. Minx, what's the word?
I had some good news today.
Oh, wait a minute. I got you.
So I'm hanging out, I'm chilling, and I was trying to run another campaign for one of my songs that I got on SoundCloud. And I go and I look on SoundCloud, and my SoundCloud is verified.
Oh, yeah?
I,
How did that happen?
I don't even know.
No,
And then when I posted, I was like, "What the hell?" Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I was listening to your music this morning, and I saw it was verified." And I was like, "You were listening to my music this morning? What the fuck?" I don't get it. I don't know what's happening. I don't like shit like that.
Yeah, but still. Why not?
I don't like shit like that. I don't want fame. I don't want none of that shit. Just give me
You
the
said
money.
that, but guess what? You're getting it.
That shit.
You is getting it. Show the crowd what you got. What type of merch you got on tonight?
Oh yes. This is from Boom Bap Nation. So you guys can head over to at Boom Bap Nation over on Instagram, Facebook, all these socials. They are heavy into keeping hip hop sound alive. The original, sound of hip hop, which was boom bap. And quick story about how I got this shirt. I was just supporting. I just love their page. I love what they do. And they sent me a shirt. I felt like an influencer for a second. I got scared. But yes, shout out to Boom Bap Nation.
Most definitely.
For the love, for hip hop and what they do for hip hop and the artists that they promote that are, people.
And you know what? I think I follow that page as well on Facebook. We usually get upset because we generally don't like gatekeepers per se. Nobody asked for that. So anyway, damn motorcycles. It seemed like it was 70 degrees today.
Damn.
And everybody named Mama decides, hey, motorcycles. That's what we're going to do today. But most people would get upset at the fact that there are gatekeepers. But in this particular instance, I like it.
Of course.
So basically their page is strictly boom bap, no trap stuff.
None of that
if you got a bomb ass way of incorporating the two and making it one dope ass sound, maybe you get a pass. But they're into that authentic, what I would call the original New York sound.
Right.
The original New York sound that originated in New York. Speaking of New York, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls, Biggie baby. 24 years. It's a long ass time. It's a long time. But yeah.
Why this shit wasn't working.
Oh, I noticed you got the lights.
Yeah, finally, shit. I feel like, oh yay!
Oh, blue. I like.
So now, like, I could act like I'm doing like a game show, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like, okay, Minx, for 300, green. Okay, Minx, for 200, purple.
You'll be in there tripping.
Yo, at night, like I just had this shit just like strobing, just chilling. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is nice. But we know we love the red. So we go back to the red.
Go back
No,
to
but I was so mad because when I wired this whole shit, um, I still had like at least half a room left. I said, damn, how many feet did I get? All I needed was enough to go around the,
yeah,
the
the three
space.
wall.
Yeah. But Gino's like, you gonna throw all that out? I was like, well, if I cut it, I can't use it. It
Yeah.
goes in the trash. So
Wow, he was thinking about putting it inside of his car, wasn't he?
oh yeah, we tried that already. It was too distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, babe, when this guy in the Honda pulls up, just hit blue. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not doing it.
This ain't Fast and Furious, Gino.
Yeah.
Relax.
Put it, with Alexa or something, and Alexa, turn the lights blue. Huh, cool. So yeah, fuck that up. Yay, we're blue now. Yay.
Yeah, I have another string of LED lights that I've got every single USB plugged. There's no place for me to put it.
Mine.
I do have my LEDs on the main part of my desk, which you can kind of sort of see, but not really. And I've got the corresponding light bulb back here. I turn it like a real deep orangish red at night because it just
It looks
ambiance.
yes.
Yeah, ambiance.
I did want to say one thing though. I want to give a shout out to everybody that on Instagram when I had posted that I just hit 1K following on caffeine, and only one person is here. So, so I thought it was very weird because I guess the caption that I wrote it warranted a couple of people that wanted to leave a comment based on their thoughts.
Mhm.
So I said on that caption, I said, I just hit 1K on Caffeine TV, even though I can't stand this app anymore because they care more about battle rap than people doing real dope content in podcasting gaming.
Mhm.
And I said Caffeine's biggest mistake was pushing creators to go to Twitch because of the favoritism. And
Uh-oh.
I thought it was very weird. One of the comments somebody said, this is why I left Caffeine. Somebody else said, URL TV done took over Caffeine.
Mhm.
And then someone else says, yo, I've been looking for your account for like 4 days. I was thinking, damn, I hope they didn't block the homie. I haven't seen your posts in months.
Ooh, and we've been live for months.
So I'm like, people want to make me feel like I'm making up shit when I say that they definitely are throttling streamers. They don't want us to be seen. So, people had said to me, why don't you go to Twitch? So what? So I can battle more podcasters to be seen? It just pisses me off because we built a following on here.
A very dope one at that.
Right. And then we have to fight for the battle rap community to, in between shows. So I'm like, this is what pisses me off. It's like, you just want to have a place to say, this is where you can come and see the show. And we chose Caffeine because at the time, it was a new platform. And because, I streamed on here a couple of times when they gave me my caster badge. I said, oh, this might be something. No, it's nothing. It's nothing. So that's what pisses me off. But, I'm happy we hit 1K, but how does that reflect if people don't see your streams?
Yeah.
And Caffeine wants to be on some, denial shit, or some gaslighting shit. I'm like,
how for months? They couldn't find your page for months?
For months. And of course,
that's crazy. We've been live like this all the entire time.
My name is still flagged. I did a live stream earlier, and it was flagged. So I'm like, we can't win. Can't win. Yeah. Hyphen. No, hyphen. Hashtag.
Hashtag. Man, listen.
So
We appreciate the few people that do come in with us. We appreciate. I mean, it'll be some nights where we have a dope turnout.
yeah, that's if I remember to share it, which I'm going to do now. Because I might just hop onto Instagram.
Totes. A to the mo. I kind of wanted to ask your opinion on this. I mean, he had a very good question. He said,
Oh, that question, yeah. I know what you're going to say.
For anyone else who happens to be tuned in, what is your time limit when you send a rapper a beat and they haven't done anything with it or responded to anything since the initial convo? Well, first I said, well, if they were so serious, they shouldn't be sitting on it at all.
Right.
You were you had that hasty energy to keep asking me for a beat. And when I say this, I'm speaking in general terms, although this has happened to me. When you had that hasty energy, send me, and I send you and you sit on it, and then there's no correspondence between the two of us. There's more or less one-sided, and it's me asking, hey, did you record yet? Hey, do you need me to mix? You need me to do this? Hey, how's that song coming along? Hey, like, give me something. Give me, I need some more time. Something. Even if you're lying, give me something. Because, and this is what I also said, if it's a freebie, you got 2 weeks. Hey, it sounds like a short ass time, but a lot can't go on in those 2 weeks. But if you're so serious and you had all that energy, yo, man, send me that beat, and I send it. You got 2 weeks, honey. You got 2 weeks.
Yep.
So once you record and you need a mix, send me your track out, send me your stems, and I'll give you a little quick dry mix. Nothing too fancy. But after them 2 weeks and there's no communication, it's on to the next. Or I'm going to use it. If it's at least involved, I'm going to give you a month. Because you did pay a lease, and I'm going to give you a little more time and this, that, and the third. But if it's just some freebie shit and you just sitting on it and you ain't even trying to get back at nobody, see, this is why we say pay your producers. This is why we say, be patient with your producers, and you tell us to be patient with you. But like I said, if you want to give me that hurry up and send me energy, I'm gonna need for you to hurry up and buy. I'm gonna need for you to hurry up and record it and send it back.
That part.
Otherwise, it no longer belongs to you. Well, actually, it never belonged to you. It's mine still. And I might do something with it, or I might send it to someone who's serious about their shit.
That part.
The choice is yours. Communication is key. And I think A to the Mo, and shout out to him, he makes beats. Duh. He said, I think the big thing is the no response or convo. Most definitely. I do agree. And that's with anything. That's not just with production. That's with anything. Like if Minx does graphics and I say, yo, Minx, this is what I want. And she says, all right, got you. And there's money exchanged or not. And then for like 3 weeks, I don't hear anything.
Dub.
Big dub. Like, Minx, you know what? Never mind. Don't even worry about it. You just lost a customer. And I just lost that on some potentially dope ass work.
That's true.
That is true. So if you're going to say you're a business, if you're going to say you are anything, communication matters. It's important. It's like the second most important thing. Number one being the quality of your product. Another thing I wanted to bring up real quick that I had retweeted. Someone had said, you would support Gucci because it's Gucci, but not your homeboy who's got a $30 t-shirt. First of all, it's not that I won't support my friend that has a $30 t-shirt. It's just the fact that a lot of my friends can't spell for shit. Let's just put it on the table. Let's just Go ahead and you can't spell worth a damn. Do you really want me to sit there and send you $30 and you can't spell basic shit like 2 and 2, where and where, your and your? That really fucks you up. You can't spell Jeezy, but you can spell Jazzy, and you expect me to pay $30 for a t-shirt because you my homie? How about this?
Nope.
Not gonna do it.
You said nope.
Nope, not gonna do it. Learn to spell. And see, when we sit here and say, "Oh, this is Facebook. This ain't a spelling bee. This is Facebook." This is why nobody takes your ass serious. Because you can't sit there and say, "Hey, I'm going to be printing shirts. If anybody wants one, hook me up with your Cash App. We're gonna do this, this, and this." Whenever we do our merch, our shit is quality. You can see it. It's it's top notch. But you can't sit there. Hold on, is that our?
Yeah, I told her she has to wait a second.
But you, but really? What
Did you hear what she just said?
What'd you say?
She said, "Well, you mean to tell me I can't say hi to my fans?"
We'll be back to this topic, but
oh my God. Hold on, Gina. Jesus.
You have got to get out of there.
I'm snapped in the closet. Oh shit.
She's about to fuck it up.
Yes. Yay.
Yay.
Hi,
What's
Gina.
up?
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
What you got?
What is that in your hand?
A magical one.
A magical
wand. Uh-oh. Where's the tutu and the princess tiara? Where's the whole get up?
You gonna get a tutu next? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
You gonna throw up some hearts? Go ahead. Yay.
Now, I'm starting to do the circles now.
One and bubbles.
It has bubbles?
Uh-huh. My magic one has bubbles. Go like this.
Wow. Let's not do it all over the floor though.
Mink slip and bust her behind, and that is a wrap.
Thank you. Give me 5. Thank you so much. Say see you later, everybody.
See you later, everybody.
Yay.
Our dream director, everybody.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
So yeah, back to what I was, going off about. You can't sit there and say, "Hey, I'm going to come up with a shirt design and call it sexy banana," and the word banana slips you up. That's funny. You can't sit there and say banana and you put too many N's in that shit. But no. Like I can't spend my money with you. I can't do it. So whether you're my homie, my friend, or whatever it is, or local, whatever, please, mixtapes. Y'all are killing me. Please learn to spell your mixtapes. Punctuation is key.
What's up, David?
Hey, David. I hate to sit there and be a stickler on this, but that's kind of important because if someone is actually, if a label is looking at you and the first thing they say is, "Hey, show me some of your work," they do look at the cover. It matters.
Mm-hmm. All that shit matters.
So if your name is
Boo Boo the Fool,
Lil Teezy, it's Teeezy, not Teezy. That's Tezzy. And that's strike number 1. Yeah, spelling counts. So while I'm not spending $300 on a Gucci shirt because it's Gucci, because I would never $300 will fill my closet. I'm cheap as shit. The most expensive thing I probably will buy are my shoes, and the most I'll spend is maybe $80. Listen, we can't learn to spell, y'all. Congratulations on your business. More power to you, but please learn to spell.
Please. And it's not even that hard to it's not that hard.
Google. Siri is your friend.
Your best friend.
You cannot be. I don't even want to call y'all stupid. I don't want to say you're ignorant, but some of the shit I see on Facebook got me asking questions. Just
Yes,
saying.
Gina.
I'm not Gina. I'm my grandchild. I'm my grandchild's mom.
Okay, Gina. She is too much.
I'm really old.
Thank you, Gina. She says I'm really old.
Kids
Okay.
and their imaginations.
Back to what you said originally. I've been literally sitting on beats I gave to artists for maybe 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like guilty, right? I'm one of like I have a lot of passion, and obviously if I give you a beat, that means that I really, if Minx Couture gives you a beat,
There's some expectations.
there, not even that. I just, even if the song is whack, I just, because people know I don't give away beats. I don't let nobody hop on my shit no more. I'm literally dealing with a situation of a song of an artist that I used to work with. Um, I have the song up on SoundCloud. They're telling me, can you take it down? No.
Nope.
What? Why? Just because this is what I always say. This is why I'm totally against features. I think features among underground artists is stupid because number one, y'all are not looking at the ratio of followers first. If you don't have a following and I do, I'm not working with you. I'm sorry. Because that means that you're chasing clout on my shit. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is that when you have artists that, they're kind of unsure, they're hobbyists, I don't really, they don't have publishing. I don't work with them. You're not serious about your craft then. That's just my opinion. But you're also talking about people that were passionate at one point and decided that they don't want to do music anymore. So that means I have to like get rid of damn near half my catalog because you decide that you don't want to do music anymore. Too fucking bad. It's my beats. It's my songs. Now, somebody could easily say, Minx, just, take them off the record. I've done take them off the record before. And then that became subliminal. Oh, motherfuckers. So I literally, this is exactly why I don't do features. I don't do features. People hit me, how much you charge for a feature? I don't, because I don't do them. Oh, what, you think you too good? No, I just don't want to deal with the stress and the headache of keeping somebody else amped up, because there's been several times that I've done features, right? The song wasn't even out for a week. And mofos went, I got some new heat. But what about the heat we just dropped last week?
Right.
So if you're an artist that wants to release a song once every week or once every 5 days or once every day, I'm not working with you. Okay? And then on top of that, if you can't match the amount of money that I plan on investing in promo, I'm definitely not working with you. So this has nothing to do with being Hollywood. It has nothing. It's just, I just think that people hop on features and they sell themselves short, because it's not necessarily a feature like we are bringing something to the table. You know that low key, you trying to out rap that bitch or out rap that dude, or you're trying to have it where, oh, who had the best verse?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cipher, honey. That's not a song. That's not a record. So the image that people have, I would, when it comes to Mo, how long, like I say, if you don't get it to me expeditiously as how fast you fucking got it, then the song is up for grabs. You could come to me later talking about, hey, Minx, I finally recorded that song. Well, I'm sorry. There's an artist that already hopped on it. You can be mad, but did you pay? If you didn't pay for shit,
That part.
if you didn't buy the beat, you don't have the exclusive rights. I don't believe in leases. If it's not yours to own, free and fucking clear, then you better be free and fucking clear out of my way as the next artist that was actually serious wants to hop on it. Now, I say I personally won't be doing no features, but I got y'all on beats. I got y'all on beats because I feel the other thing too, when it comes to producers, I'm like, fuck these artists. Sorry, but fuck them. What artist do you know besides Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey or Christina Aguilera can drop an acapella and that shit go viral? A producer can drop an instrumental album and still make money. So when you're looking at like this even exchange of shit, the answer is definitely right. I've given beats to a lot of artists. If they didn't get it back to me within 30 days, then I'm sorry. And if I hear the shit up on SoundCloud, if I hear the shit up on Spotify, if I hear the shit up on Deezer, Tidal, or YouTube, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm just going to hit up, YouTube, content ID, this is my song, take it down. That's it. So it's like everybody wants to be business, but then when it comes down to the business side and people getting in their, because it's like, it's not about people getting in their feelings. It's about the fact that you have someone, let's say like someone like Mo, he has a beat store on BeatStars. So let's say the song, a beat that he had up on BeatStars, he gave it to, originally gave it to somebody and they've been sitting on that shit. And now somebody at BeatStars is like, I want to buy this. So now he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because he was doing you a fucking solid and you just let it just sit. So now fuck that. Now you lost the beat. You lost the beat. And these are the same fucking artists that complain about, oh, no one gives away. Does anyone have free beats? We give them to you.
I even went as far as, and I know I hate this term and you hate this term, but I gave out a 3-pack. I know.
I knew it.
I gave away a 3-pack and it some of my dopest shit, nothing going. Roller, what's up, David?
Speaking
David,
of,
to answer your question, David, yes, I did. I got both of them. What's up, Roller?
Someone like Roller, if I was to give Roller a beat and she sat on it for 6 months, I would believe that she was sitting on it like an egg and just waiting for it to hatch because she
at the same time, however, you would be in constant contact with Roller. Not saying every day you in the DM, hey, did you record yet?
Roller's different.
Hey, did you record yet? Hey, did you at least get the hook down? Hey, did you at least get a verse? Like, I'm not going to pester you.
Role is different. That's why, again, a lot of, the producer community gets mad at me. I don't fucking give beats to people I don't know.
And this is why it's always important to develop a relationship with your artists and producers, because you need to know how they work. With Roller, she might take 3 months. With me, it might take me 3 weeks. With Mix, it might take 3 days. So you 3 millennia. You have to learn your producers. You have to learn your artists. So if I got somebody like Mo that says, yo, I want this beat, I'm gonna use Bloom 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 and blah blah blah, and I know he can give me a quick 2-week turnaround, I'm gonna give him the 2 weeks.
Yeah, but at least that shit, again,
it's going to get done because I know his work. I know his work ethic. I know how he moves.
Right. And this is why like artists hit me up all the time for beats. I tell them no. Don't you sell beats? No. But you have a beat store. That's so. I say, okay. You go to a car dealership. You look at a car you like. Do you ride off the lot with that car in the same day? No. 9 times out of 10, you don't. Maybe your credit is fucked. Maybe you're just looking for a better deal. But at least you saw the car, right? I may, like Gino and I always argue, we decided that I am going to work on getting my license, right? I don't want to drive, but he knows the car that I want is a Mazda. I love Mazdas. Those are my babies, right? But what if the specifications may not be what I want? What if I want a club car? You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that these are there so you can see what I can do. Now, if you're like, Minx, this is the beat that I want, this one right here, then we could talk about it. But I want to be like, I want artists to get back into the fucking mindset of your job is to go to the studio and say, producer, Mr. Producer or Miss Producer. I have a sound in my head and it kind of goes like this and it goes. That producer should be able to sit down and fucking make that. Okay? This is the biggest difference, like I always say, between beat makers and producers. Mofos call themselves producers. You're not producers. You just make beats. Nothing wrong with that. But if I can't tell you an idea and you cannot bring that shit to light without using a loop, without using already existing shit, you don't have your own sound, then you have no right to charge anybody for shit. You have no right to even come out your face talking about beat packs and all that. Like, just stop doing it, right? So when people get frustrated with me, this is my work ethic. I would love to work with every artist that I want to work with in the world. But can we work for real? Can we work for real? Can I get you on a live stream while I have my shit up and you sing a melody to me and I'm able to create that for you? That's what I enjoy. And again, no shade to any of these other guys. I don't have no issues or problems with any of these other guys, but y'all are doing fucking master classes and shit. On what?
Why?
What are you doing a master class on? Okay, you see this? You see this right here? I'm going to steal this. You hear this? I'm going to steal that. You hear this? I'm going to steal that. And I'm going to push it all together. That's what y'all basically saying. If I'm going to pay for a fucking masterclass, I want you to drag up anybody off the street. Yo, tell me a melody that you've heard in your head for the past 10 years. Okay, it goes like this. Okay, tell me a kick. How do you hear the kick pattern in your head? Oh, I hear. Okay, cool. Hi-hats. Minx, why are you asking me this? Because we are making your sound, dear. We are making your sound. So these $49.99 motherfuckers.
And boy, are they getting that coin.
49. This is why, you know who I like recently? Russ. I don't listen to, I have, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I haven't heard not one Russ song at all.
Me neither.
I like his mind. I like the fact that he's real. And I just put up a video from TikTok that he had said. He was like, why the fuck on mainstream? He says, you mean to tell me that the shit that they got on the radio is hot? Is it hot? Or is it that somebody knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy? Because the shit on the radio is not hot. I literally listened to the radio today and I just was like, this shit is not even mixed right.
Did you see why I added you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new old wave.
Right. Yo, music is dying.
The big clunky kicks. The producers know what I mean when I say clunky kicks. Like it's like the main kick and it's kind of like a half step of a delay behind. It's hard to explain, but I don't like it.
Look,
I like my hats clean. I like my kicks clean. I like my snares.
The quality of production today, to me, it's very fucking lazy. If I see one more fucking ad on Instagram about you can hum into the microphone and it'll make the whole beat for you,
that kind of takes the fun out of it.
I like the challenge. I like to sit there and want to knock my head through the wall because I can't get that hi-hat to hi-hat right. Love that.
You can't get the
how do you get it to make it sound like a revolved? Yeah, okay, that. Let me go on YouTube and figure that shit out. This is what is production.
You know, I am a graduate of YouTube University. I learned how to do slides. I learned how to do the underwater sound. I don't implement it in my shit because that would be me copying everybody, and I don't do that shit. But
quick thing. I wanted to say to you, since I have you here, this Studio Blaster, K3, I'm gonna have to get you one. Because you know what? Quick review. It was a nightmare to set up. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I was
Wonderful.
Sitting here all fucking morning as I looked. 7 o'clock in the morning, I've been up. And this was the issue. You ready for this? I kept saying to myself, why the fuck can't I get the audio from the computer? I hear it, but I can't see the levels. the fuck? Because there's no levels on here. Completely. Right? This is where I fucked up at. Okay. So these are all these little funky buttons and shit, right? Now, here's where I fucked up at. This is a mixer, right? So this is for what goes into the computer. I only had this one on, which is the monitor, because I was about to send this shit right the fuck back. And then I was like, let me read these instructions. And then there was like, oh my God, they're in kanji. What the fuck? So I had to go and find the English instructions. So I figured it out. The mixer, the FX, the outputs for the phone, the output for the input, the voiceover, which is dope because when you're like gaming or if you're doing DJ shit and you have voiceover, you know how you got to lower the music a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
It does it automatically.
Oh, well, look at that.
So I said, I got to get 759 things. I like it, but I'm going to test one more thing because I ordered from Amazon because my iRig does not work with this. So because it has one internally.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, oh, so all I did was order the aux cord that is for, has the 3 rings on it. It has the 3 ring prong, like kind of like this. It has like 1, 2, 3. One is for left, right, and the bottom one is for the microphone. So I ordered an aux cord that's
the splitter.
Like, right. So now I'm gonna test it, and if it all works out,
another cord you got to deal with, another USB you have to argue with.
But you know what? This I'll always need. I will always need this. But what I like about this is that you could just power this with a power bank. You don't need to use a computer with this thing. You just need power. So, so far I like it. I still have to use my preamp though, because I don't like that wonky sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I my preamp is the same size as my hard drive. So, it's not really like hitting my knees like the other shit was, but from a scale from 1 to 10, I give this a solid 8 just because it was difficult to set up, but yeah, pretty good.
All right. That was Minx's toy review.
Man, I'm not buying any more toys for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm able to pull the audio in, which is great. So for Clubhouse, but yes, I still use Clubhouse now that we're able to make our own clubs. So I'm making the female producer club.
Oh yeah,
that should be fun.
Speaking of Russ, he claims he's made $10 million from his independent catalog.
I believe
he said that since he decided to go indie, he's been releasing his music via, I want to say SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I want to say SoundCloud. He tweeted, "Ever since shit started working for me with this music, I often think about, damn, what if I would have stopped after those 11 mixtapes? Can't lose if you don't quit. If it's your truth, keep going regardless of what the fuck people are saying." Yeah.
Well, real quick, let me play you what Russ had said, because I think it's important that people got to hear what he said. TikTok has its hits or misses. All right, so this is from TikTok user the Raisin.
See, okay, so here's the thing, right? The music is what it's supposed to be about. But once again, it's not. It's not. Because look at all this whack shit that's in the public eye. That's how you know it's not about the music. That's how you know it's not about, can you sell out tours? It's not, can you sell music? Because y'all don't be selling music, y'all don't be selling tickets, and y'all don't be making dope music. So there must be some other finesse facade industry bullshit going on. And there is. It's connections. It's my dad went to school with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, my manager goes way back with this dude. This shit is not built off of that shit, bro. This shit is built off of a bunch of fake ass industry bullshit shit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
He kills me with the, when he's sitting in the chair, he's just like, this is all bullshit. But this is why I say part of that
is a part of me, and this is my take on it. A part of me as I hear him, I hear a bit of animosity in his voice.
He's bitter. They're saying that he's bitter.
I don't want to say that he isn't, but he sounds that way. Like, oh, their music isn't hot. Their music isn't hot, but their shit's charting. They're getting the plaques. They're getting the money. They're getting the accolades. All
But
the shit.
they're also buying all that shit.
Well, and
because you think about it,
that's
he
true
must have to
too.
work 10 times harder to get to the levels of these people. Because again, this was this whole
and I'm glad
system.
you mentioned this, because what Russ is saying about the industry, there was a guy who left, it was a boy band or something that broke up, and since then he had been releasing solo albums, but he's been getting the charts, he's been hitting #1 albums, boom 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 boom, but the Grammys constantly snub him, so he was like, F the Grammys, F the Recording Academy, because apparently you have to buy these people gifts in order for consideration, and this, that, and the third. And a few of his fans was like, well, excuse me, are you upset that Harry, which is his bandmate, has been winning awards and this, that, and the third? Like, you didn't have to shade him and this, that, and the third. He didn't mention his name at all. But he said, this industry, unless you buy somebody a gift, like $1 million AP watch or some shit, then they won't even look your way. So I find that what he's going through plus what Russ is talking about, it goes hand in hand. But then again, we've been talking about this. We've discussed this before.
But, and since Rola's here, Rola can contest to this. There is a new fad on TikTok that I think is very corny. This new fad is musicians that are saying that they turned down a record deal because they didn't want to be an industry plant. And these people are getting thousands and thousands of followers because everything is okay. Yeah. So let me tell you about the time that I sat and I went to a secret meeting and they told me that I had to sell my soul. So come back for part 2. You go to part 2. Okay. So back to the story. So I released my new song, blah, 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 blah. And then the Illuminati hit me up and they told me that if I didn't sell, so stick around for part 3. I'm like, listen.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
I'm like, listen, it's a shame that people are so damn desperate that you want to poke fun. I mean, there are really industry plants out here. We know who some of them are. I'm not going to name them on here, but we know who some of them are. But if you're doing this to just chase clout and build your name off of the possibility, because some of these people are actually like going viral. And I think it's fucked up because I'm like, you got regular people like you and me who are using these apps the right way. We're not chasing clout. We're just being ourselves, being our natural selves, saying relatable shit. Yeah, Rolla says, I believe I commented on one of your videos about it. Yeah, because, dropping soon is my 30-day TikTok review. I use TikTok, guys, for 30 days. I wanted to understand the ins and outs because of everybody thinks it's just a bunch of Harlem shaking and just doing a lot of silhouette challenges. So
you see how fast that shit went out?
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Now they got this new dance, this new thing it's actually pretty funny. But it's like you lean all the way back and then, then you start dancing. It's real funny. But I'm just going to say that the industry plant shit, y'all need to stop playing around with that.
I need to cut that out.
That's not right. That's not cool. That's not a way to get fans. People are desperate, yo. It's very sad that people are that desperate for fame.
Because they tried to say that, and I'm gonna mention a few names on here because whatever. They tried to say that Juice WRLD was a plant. They tried to say that Tentacion was a plant.
Yep.
They tried to say that
6ix9ine. Oh, 6ix9ine is definitely a plant.
Lil Peep, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, yeah. All these young kids is up and coming because all of a sudden you never heard of them.
And now they're famous.
Boom, 10 million fans, verified.
And that's there was this one chick.
I think that CJ Kid is a plant as well.
Oh, he definitely is.
Cause he just popped up like, bam, my uncle is this guy.
This one chick on TikTok, she did like a 10-part series on this. A lot of the insights that she said were very, understandable. I mean, think about it. And when we were coming up, and we're talking back in the days, not too far away. I know a lot of y'all saw my grades today. I was showing them off because I'm proud of them. Well, not proud enough not to wear my wig. I'll just say that. But so she had brought up a very excellent point. When we were younger, coming up, when somebody was about to blow up, that whole town was behind them.
Mhm.
That whole town was basically telling the industry, like, if y'all don't sign this mofo, then there's something going on. And your whole town supported you. Now you wake up and mofos literally they're on the charts, they're on this, they're on that. And I'm just like, I've never heard of this person.
Right.
And then
Not in a negative way.
not in a negative way. It's like overnight they blew up. So, but their hometown doesn't even know who who they are. Like, imagine me y'all waking up tomorrow and I have 10 million followers. I got blue checks on blue checks. I got videos with Cardi B. You're going to be like, wasn't she just a live streamer? Like, when the fuck did this? Like, one person I will definitely say that is not an industry plant is Doja Cat. Okay. Everybody keeps saying that they think she's an industry plant. No, because I was there from when Doja Cat wasn't Doja. Okay. I was there when she was making beats on Periscope. I was there when she was freaking out over her first big show. She had her camera on the stage and she's crying, to the followers, all of us. And she's like, guys, this was on Periscope. It's not up anymore because when she blew up, they took down all that shit or they archived it. But she looks in the camera and she's like, guys, she's in the bathroom. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. And we're all telling her, get out there, do your best shit and come back and smoke with us. You know what I'm saying? And you could just see like the stage fright that she was freaking out. So I don't really consider her an industry plant because I've seen her from the beginning when she was just
A plant is basically it's what it is. It's a plant. You didn't see it before, but here
it is,
plant.
Fully grown.
Cardi, I wouldn't. Megan definitely. Cardi was.
Oh yeah, Megan.
Yeah, Megan most definitely. But Cardi was mixtape Cardi. She was on Love and Hip Hop,
and she was
she was in the music. She was in the music then.
She was very heavy on Vine. She was a big time Viner.
So Cardi, I don't think that she was a plant. It's just that since post Love and Hip Hop, because I did not like her Love and Hip Hop. Like, she annoyed the fuck out of me.
I loved her in Love and Hip Hop.
But I love Cardi. And shout out to Cardi for getting her first diamond record with Bodak Yellow. Mm-hmm. First female rapper, former stripper. Yeah, stripper. Of all the shit.
Eve was also for y'all.
And she was with Stevie.
Yep.
Who knew? But shout out to Cardi for getting her first diamond plaque. I mean,
there's always a group of people that feel like she doesn't deserve. How the fuck?
Oh my gosh, her shit was that song was whack. She took it from who was it?
Kodak.
No. Who was it? Kodak Black, because he came up with the song and he let her remix it. And
you better not, Rolla.
I'm gonna go hoe and watch how fast. Yeah, no, I'm putting that on screen.
Oh, Rolla, get the hose. Just get the hose.
Don't go hoe.
Get the hose. Let them twerk to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Guilty. I'm surprised.
I was just getting ready to say, take Guilty. Take it to the DJs in your local strip club and play that shit when it's packed. I'm telling you, money will be flying.
Guilty, that would be the track.
That would be it. Because it's sexy.
If I had an ass, I would do it. I definitely would. I can't even move one butt cheek. They're so flat. They are deflated from gaming all day.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I mean, if I was managing Rolla, that shit would have been
She says I'm doing that.
guilty. Would have been.
Rolla, where are you from?
Gina had asked me that the other night.
Because I'm quite sure she's got strip clubs there.
She's like, yeah. Where's Rolla from? I was like, honestly, I said, she's kind of lives very far away. She says, we could drive to her, right? I said, yeah, it'll probably take a couple of days. And she says,
Oh no.
oh, well, let's go then.
Gina wants to drive to everybody that
She wants to meet Rolla. Like she tells me all the time she wants to meet Rolla. She walks up to me in the kitchen. Food for thought. Oh, you from
Boston? Hey.
Okay. My brother was traveling out there.
All right, let's go Celtics.
Yeah. So she walks in the kitchen. Food for thought. I said, what is it now, Gina? If cookies are bad before dinner, then why can we eat them after? And walks away. It's like, stay off of Rolla's TikToks, please.
But that is a point. It's like we sit there and we eat that big ass meal, and it's like, you know what? A cookie would really finish this off.
She killed me the other day. She killed me the other day. She says, before bed, I said, Gino goes, you need to
whoa.
She said, ew, Celtic.
Rolla. See, we was just cool. We was just talking, we laughing, we kikiing. I bigged up Boston and everything. And then you gonna come with this? That's what we doing?
My dumbass just flinched. I'm from the Bronx, y'all. I hear a gunshot. I'm like, what the?
No, that wasn't it. No, that ain't. Rolla, dog. Listen, I've been a Celtic fan all my life. Okay, I can't help it. I would love to go to Boston and go to a game though, for real. See, and I was going to ask you to be my tour guide, but you know what? Fuck it.
Oh! Here, I'm gonna get Gina to do one on TikTok. I have to. She says to me the other day, Gino's like, you got to brush your teeth before bed. She was like, okay. But then she walks and she goes, food for thought. If our teeth fall out, then why do we have to brush them? I said, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
But they're gonna fall out anyway. So she does have a point.
Who does this? This child of mine does this.
But Rolla, no, I totally understand. It's just because you're from there don't mean you have to like the teams, and I totally agree. We don't have any teams per se. They try to say the Washington Redskins is our team. I'm not from DC, honey.
What?
Don't be trying to put that off in Virginia. No, we have no team. We got some college teams, but that's it, and I don't like them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I totally understand.
You would have loved having the Oculus, by the way. For the venues, that they hit me when the notifications. Tune in at 6:00 for the whatever team versus whatever teams. I was like, I wonder what this shit is about.
Courtside.
And a bunch of floating dudes. Hey, you're gonna watch this. I was like, I just don't like people talking to me in VR, man. That shit is annoying. Okay, so we were playing Uno today, right? This kid did not know how to play. Okay, so I had the wild card. I go and I drop the wild card, and this kid comes over to me. I'm like, bitch, the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, so what do I do now? It's like, how old are you? I'm 8. Okay, get the fuck up out of here.
Oh no, no,
It's not like, because you can't hold the cards in your hand, so everybody gets like a podium and it's like blocked, and whatever card you have to run around and drop it and then run back to your post. So that was fun. And then I went to a shooting range and some kid came up to me. He goes, I'm sorry to bother you, but that's for a Desert Eagle. I was like, excuse me, bitch. I was like, I didn't ask you. Okay.
Right.
Didn't ask you.
Why are you 8 years old talking about Desert Eagles and all that. Go do some homework. Go play Pokemon. Go do something.
Walked right up to me, right? And I'm trying to load the shit, and he goes, excuse me? I was like,
It's your voice.
yes. He goes, are you at your Oculus?
Oh my God.
Or are you at PC? Are you PC gamer or are you Oculus? I said, I am using the Oculus and I don't like talking to people. Well, that's not how you play this game. When we play this game, I just scrolled down, I hit mute. So now you just see this. Fucking kids, man. These fucking kids.
Jesus.
Yo, you're right, Roller. I'd be wanting to fuck all of them up.
Oh my God.
They just talk too much. I'd be like, dude, I'm not here to be your friend. Okay.
Right.
But I can't launch Club Minx until I make some friends.
Make some friends. Make some friends.
No fucking friends, man.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So
These fucking kids. I ain't trying to be. I like this girl right here. Like she's
I don't think kids should be that deep into that. Quite that early.
VR chat. I mean, I get it because we're in pandemic. You know, we were at a campfire the other night. Some chick from Russia that couldn't speak English. She says, we in lockdown again. And they were like, really? You just see a bunch of like, you know, Peter Griffins and ETs. And,
oh my God.
You know, one chick was definitely a furry. She had a big ass. I was like, oh, interesting. How old are you? Because you know what? I'm just so frustrated with the amount of sick shit going on online. And I hate to break it to y'all, but if you guys use Quora, delete that shit. Okay? Delete Quora. Don't use it. Don't use it. There's pedophiles on this app. Okay? Legit.
Oh no.
And the fact that people have complained, because Quora is kind of like Yahoo Answers. People ask dumbass questions and you get points because you're the only intelligent person in the room. So I was using Quora like religiously. I loved answering questions regarding marketing and shit. And then one day I just happened to be scrolling and I saw a post that was very, very, very nasty. And the fact that people under the comments were like, dude, what the fuck is this? He's like, you guys don't understand. You know, we're a community too. Look, what y'all are not going to do.
A community?
Yeah, we're a community. We have a right to educate each other on how to what? Molest a kid?
Oh. Wow.
They're young. They don't understand their bodies, and it's our job to teach them. No, the fuck it isn't.
No, it is not.
So the way that I look at it, because I literally hit up a couple of places that have been exposing shit like this. Because people were asking me, what's the link? I want to curse them out. I said, I don't want to repost the link because then that means that I'm advocating for a person on how to groom a child to be molested. So that's why I didn't take no screenshots. And that's why I'm not sharing nothing. What I am alerting the public is that these apps that are geared towards, you know, these safe havens, right? Now, they literally did not take this man off of this app. They said he did not violate any of the terms and conditions.
Seriously?
I'm dead ass. They're like, oh, well, it's technically, it's not. When you come out your face talking technically, I'm like, you need to be boycotted. So I'm definitely leading the revolution of getting
be arrested. What do you mean? Need to be arrested?
But the thing is, it's a group of people. A group of people.
Track down their IP addresses. Get them.
Quora said that they're not violating. They haven't hurt anybody. Well, they're teaching them how to hurt somebody.
They can potentially hurt people. Does that not matter?
And now you have a fucking, in New York, a dumb bitch that wants to teach sex education to kindergartners. The only thing that you should be teaching kindergartners is their letters, their numbers, their colors. That's it. Why the fuck
that ain't it? That ain't it.
Why
That is not it.
The only thing we need to teach kids, if you're going to go into the sex education realm, is when you're going to tell them, if they look at you here, they touch you here, they call you into a place, or then that's where you cut it off. They don't need to know their body parts. That's not your place. That's that's the parents' place.
I'm not down with that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. See, social media, these apps, the content, it's very child molesty.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, because some of these children don't know any better. Some of these children are being parented by devices and not their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these parents are allowing these young kids to have cell phones at 3, 4, and 5 years old, and they're able to operate it with no problem.
Oh yeah, Gina has one.
So they're going to stumble, tumble, flip, and roll into these adult-like situations. Mommy, so what's this if I do this? A guy said he can do this for me, and blah blah, and all I have to do is blah. That's sick. That is sick.
A lot of these teenagers, right? I be looking at some of these girls. I'm like, you're 16.
They don't dress like children anymore.
I wasn't
Just
even
like their mothers.
16 years old, and you got a contour job. Your eyebrows look way better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Your titties are hanging
tittying.
You're doing silhouette challenges at 16. Like parents, like, they'll say, oh, well, they're hiding, they'll hide. Look, fuck that. If you are a parent, stop worrying about your own followers. Worry about who's following your kid, who also puts up a location on their pictures too. Where a fucking weirdo can follow them.
Because they've got some apps, and I ran across one where it said tracking, not the location settings. There's a tracking setting where you can click off, and it says even if you click off this tracking thing, some apps can still track you, which to me was weird. I forgot what app that was on, but I was going through my iPad settings, and I saw something about something. Here it is. It's under your privacy.
Oh yeah.
Under privacy settings, and I did not see this at first. Under your location settings, which I always cut them off, only when I use my Uber because they need to know where I'm at. There's a tracking thing. Allow apps to request to track. Allow apps to ask permission to track you across apps. Yeah, allow apps to ask permission to track you across apps and websites owned by other companies. Apps that don't ask permission may still try to track you. I did not see this on my iPad. I have not seen this on my phone. I haven't updated this shit in a while.
The tracking is usually for, like, because when I looked at the Google shit, man, listen. I looked and I saw this shit tracked everywhere I have been since I have had Google.
That's scary.
And the problem here, can we really say, like, oh my God, they're watching us? How the fuck are they watching us? They're watching us, but they're asking the public to identify motherfuckers that raided the Capitol.
Wow.
Hold on.
I've never seen that. So if you go to your privacy settings, y'all. So if you go to your privacy settings, if y'all hadn't seen it at first, it's right there. And of course, I have mine off. You see that? You see that blink right there?
Yeah, that's the sensor. It's supposed to read your face.
Read these nuts. So yeah, that's.
I miss, now I miss flip phones. I miss Blackberries. I miss being able to not feel like, I just miss. Well, I can't really say privacy because we give the world us.
Mm-hmm.
But, I really feel like my concern is for women and children at this point.
Yeah, especially the kids.
Especially the kids, yes. And that's what scares me the most is the children. And parents, y'all have a job. It ain't our job to monitor your children. That's why so many kids, even, I don't know if you noticed that since this year has started, you seen how many kids have gone missing?
Yeah.
And it sucks because I'm just like,
A child here went missing
every day. Every day.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine.
One of my friends put up something today too. That's crazy.
Yeah, her name is Lexi Monet. Apparently she went missing yesterday. She is from here. They gave a description of what she wore yesterday, and yeah, they've called the police. The police are now involved, and I just hope that she's returned safe and sound. She had posted up some screenshots. Well, we believe she's a runaway, not kidnapped. Why would she do something like this? We don't know. Still look out for her because we can't completely say this is her. There are some screenshots where it says, "I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. I'm not in danger. I'm safe." But there's no picture. It's like when I take a picture and I block the camera. So it's like a black screen and I just post a caption. So, the police and everybody still.
That's not
No,
enough to say
no, it's
that
not.
she's safe.
It's
Or
not.
captured.
So I just hope that she comes home safely. And, I'm just going to end it right there.
She will.
She will.
She will. And that's why one of the, again, as the world opens up, there's going to be people that, I would say I would be away from, I'm not going to no barbecues. I'm not going to no venues. I'm not going nowhere because there's a lot of people that was talking shit during the pandemic. I ain't trying to be hit by no stray bullet, no way.
Right.
So I, as much as I love my friends and everybody like that, like people was hitting me, oh, do you plan on, look, one of my friends wrote a Facebook status. I felt what she was saying. She was like, even though the world is opening back up, she's still very much like, I ain't going out. And, she feels like,
even if they lift the mask mandate and this, that, and the third, I'm still wearing mine.
I'm not going no way. And, my mom was like, that might be a sign of, PTSD. I said, Mom, listen, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust this government. I don't trust this world. I don't trust people. And at this particular time, I'm going to give it another year before I go out. I mean, I do have some events and shit planned up, but it's going to be, hi, going home. Hi, going home. Could that possibly be a sign of, mental illness because I'm terrified to go out now? Possibly. But it has nothing to do with the pandemic. It's just that I don't fucking trust nobody. I don't know what people plan. Mofos could be tight, blow up a whole fucking stadium. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust anybody right now because people are just too mad. And you know what happens when it starts to get warm?
People start acting crazy.
And deranged. So I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to go out. I don't need to be around people. I can enjoy my life with the VR shit, to be honest with you. And as many people says, oh, that's not a smart thing to do. Well, guess what? I'll be safe. I'll be in VR.
You'll be in your house.
I'll be chilling, and I don't have to worry about dying, not from Rona, but from dumbasses.
True. Yeah, I particularly don't like places where there's only a one way in, one way out situation. I stay as close to the door as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know who Chloe and Haley is, right? Or Hallie?
Sounds familiar.
Producers, songwriters, singers, sisters.
Are they
Well,
black?
Yeah, one of them did a silhouette challenge and she got bullied for doing it. And
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
remember that
Yeah.
story? Okay. All right. So apparently Beyonce's father, and you can't make this shit up news.
I gotta make like a little jingle for that. You can't make this shit up news. Boom, boom.
Yeah, especially that end. There has been some comments made by Beyonce's father regarding Hallie's older sister Chloe, because apparently there's been some comparisons between Chloe and Beyonce, and how fans kind of think that she's mirroring Beyonce. Not so much as her voice, but it's other shit. Okay, so Matthew decided to throw shade at this young woman after he was asked about the ongoing comparisons between Chloe and Beyonce being similar. So he says, quote, "Are you telling me someone is idiot enough to compare her to Beyonce talent-wise? It's a yes or no. Are there people saying her talent is equal to Beyonce? They're an idiot, period. That's actually insulting to Beyonce. If you wanted to call out Barbara Streisand or some people like that, like, come on, man," end quote. So Hallie came up on Twitter and says, "How amazing is it that at Chloe Bailey is already an icon? Just popped in to say that. ... I ride for my sister to the end, okay?" So meaning you ain't gonna just talk shit and think I'm not gonna be behind her. But Matthew, why are you worried about this young woman?
Because Beyonce's time is up.
And Beyonce pulled a Janet, "You're no longer her manager, bitch." So you kind of lost on that one, Matt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, and maybe Chloe is mirroring Beyonce in the stardom, in the fame, in the way she sings, because she doesn't sing like Beyonce at all. She doesn't sell like Beyonce. She doesn't dress like Beyonce. There are other nuances. And yes, that's a highly intelligent word that I looked up. That's your intelligent word for the night. Nuance. Don't ask what it means. So there are other qualities, basically, that, you know, people will say, "Oh yeah, she's giving off early Beyonce vibes." Okay, I can see it. But Matthew.
Do people not realize that mofos get washed up after a while? Not saying Beyonce is. She's focusing on the Ivy Park line with her thirst trap photos as a married woman.
But they sell her.
They are.
Her daughter Blue Ivy is grown.
Very grown. Time flies.
It does.
They grow. Kids grow fast.
She was just 3-4 years old, 5 years old, sitting at the Grammys.
They're like chia pets.
No. Put a little water on the wig and chia.
Mm-hmm. All of that. They're very, very quick.
She'd have called Blue Ivy a damn chia pet, y'all. Y'all hear this?
They're, all kids, there's been a couple of kids that like I used to babysit, and I see them now. One kid I had babysitted, I was like, so yeah, what's good? He's like, "You got big. Wow. I remember when you were this little." He goes, "Yeah, I got that weed on deck."
Oh.
Let me get an ounce.
Or my favorite when you see little kids that, you're maybe 8-9 years older than, and then like they were little shrimps when they were small. And then next time you see him, it's like, "Hey, so how are you doing?"
It's like, you all grown now.
Like tall as shit. Like, what happened? Voice deep as I don't know what.
It breaks my heart. And
That's just wild.
when we get older, so do they. And that's why we have to do our part in making sure that the youth that's coming up under us, my goal, everybody knows my goal is to help. I want to help and do my part because this music shit's not going to be forever.
Nope.
So I'm dabbling into some investigative journalism, and very soon I have a surprise for everybody. Something I've been working on endlessly for the past month, and
Your
yeah,
brain never stops working, does it?
what I'm doing needs to be done, and I'm gonna just say real quick. Let me just say something to you, Mr. Big Troll. I spoke to someone yesterday that gave me very important information. So, again, to all the mofos that are coming out speaking on this, y'all are extremely uninformed and you don't know what's going on because you weren't there from day one. You're using my screenshots for your little awareness posts. You don't tag a bitch. You don't let a bitch know, thank you for your service. Nothing. So what I'm gonna start doing is all of my pictures that I see that are being posted up on Instagram, I'm going to report them because you're taking them from my website now. Now, just because I don't have, at Mix Radio on the photos, all they have to do is a quick description and pull up the properties and it'll show that it came from my phone. So you little guys that are chasing clout from this and not crediting the right people, you're going to learn it on a business aspect. Because if I was to take a picture from Shade Room and run a publication off of that, it would be a problem. It would be an issue. But because I am a woman and I am a black woman with a black woman business who has been researched, according to Google, almost 10,000 times within the last quarter. You can't fake that. You can't fake Google. So I'm tired of these folks coming to my shit and taking my shit because now you realize that there is an issue going on in hip hop. So your day is coming. And this is to all you blue checkers that are taking my shit. So all of the data and shit like that we had on Rat Ponzi's page, we have that. So I wonder whose ass you're going to kiss for some of these screenshots and stuff. It's annoying at this point. It's annoying. How the fuck do you go to my website and steal a picture off of my website and sit on your little piece of shit live stream because you have a blue check? You can do that. So not even once say, hey guys, so the source of this photo came from, you're talking, someone sent this to me. No, the fuck they did not send that to me.
That's a fail.
So whatever his name is, y'all need to just, it's like they don't want to give credit. I'm not looking for clout off of this. I just want my credit for the investigative journalism that I did for the past 8.5 fucking months. So it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's annoying. Nobody is crediting me for the shit that they're taking off of Minx Radio's website. Yet Minx Radio has over 10,000, almost 10,000 searched views.
And some of them came from the people stealing your content.
Right. Right. So it kind of hurts my feelings, but once I have going what I have planned, a lot of y'all are going to be kissing, not my ass, our asses collectively. The people that had their pages taken down, the people that are still raising awareness on Telegram with me, the people that are still in group chats with me discussing about what's going on. Like yesterday, Ghostface Killer sent out a DM to an artist about wanting to work. So why don't y'all have that screenshot? Why don't y'all have that screenshot? Just like Bentley Butcher is on Facebook running ads about wanting to do crypto and NFTs. Why, if he could not be trusted with a fucking mixtape, you gonna trust him with cryptocurrency? Really? Nobody was talking about this crypto shit. Is what I'm like. My point. Nobody was talking about this shit. I put up a tweet 2 days ago, and I said, "Oh, did you know that you can turn your tweets into NFTs?" Tim Cook posts up. My first tweet I ever did is on sale on NFTs, and it's at an auction for $2.5 million. Where the fuck did you get that idea from? They're watching. And my dad's like, don't say that because you sound crazy. I said, Dad, they're watching. They've been watching. Everything I say, they do. I could take Aaliyah's tweets and mint them shits.
Don't do that, because then Drake will be coming after you.
Well, this is what's happening. And I said, this is what's happening. And I literally said that we are getting to the point now, even on LinkedIn, everybody's going crazy. Oh, DistroKid is allowing you guys to send your music to Snapchat. Wait a minute. I thought nobody was using Snapchat.
I know I don't, but
I thought nobody was using everything that I say that I use or have been using. It's done a wave. So consider me an influencer then. Maybe I should just say I'm an influencer, because I'm influencing a lot of these fucking celebrities and I'm not getting not $1 from it.
That's why I stay out of the dark web. I stay out the rabbit holes. I stay out of it.
Well, that's where we're at now. We have now artists are flooding. When I tell you I go over to any blockchain right now that's minting collectibles and wearables and shit like that, and I see a celebrity attached to that, I literally want to break my phone in half. Because I was like, nope, y'all was not here. You were not here. It was just me and a couple of other fucking nerds. But now, because Grimes was able to sell 2 million in non-fungible tokens, now everybody thinks that they could do it. When I was putting my music on the blockchain, well, that doesn't make any sense, because then, if it's decentralized, but, anybody could do. Y'all was on my dick to convince me that releasing music on a blockchain was stupid. But now the same people, hey guys, so I'm going to actually throw some beats up on the blockchain.
And making millions. Putting nude pictures up, making millions.
I told you I'm going to start a pornographic NFT.
Azalea Banks already, she wants to put her sex tape up. But I don't think nobody really wants to watch that.
I really don't want to watch a chick that can't take it. But yes, this is we knew this is what was going to happen. And now when you go to Clubhouse, when you go down the Clubhouse streets, all you see is NFTs for dummies, NFTs for black people, NFTs for musicians, NFTs for beat makers. And I'm like, where were y'all a month ago?
2 months ago.
A year ago. Because now Clubhouse streets is all filled with this NFT shit, blockchain shit. Beginner's course on. And people have asked me, come on, Mix, can you come to
you upload one thing and all of a sudden you're a genius. You are holding a master class.
But this is the thing. You know how much it costs to mint a freaking? Do you know how much it costs? Because the gas prices on Ethereum are very high. Gas just basically means the transaction. You know how they charge you a transaction fee when you go to the ATM? They'll charge you maybe $1 or something. Okay, on a blockchain with Ethereum, yeah, that could be $40. That could be $150, depending on the time of day. So those of y'all that are really thinking about getting into this, you have to be financially able to do this. You could take a picture and mint it for $150, and guess what? It'll just sit there. So you just pretty much just said, $150. Let me wipe my ass with it because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So don't hop on waves just because everybody's talking about it. Understand it. It took me 6 months to understand this. Don't hop on it just because your favorite celebrity did. They have people doing this for them who are experts.
Right.
Don't lose your money on some shit that you don't understand.
A few weeks ago, we were discussing Jim Jones on a Joe Budden podcast, where he lazily, half-assedly described NFTs, what they were.
And it was very wrong.
Very loud, very wrong. But because Joe and the rest of the guys didn't know any better, he's on a whole new wave. Do y'all hear the genius? Like, I cringed at at what they were gassing Jimmy. But why?
Uh-huh.
They were gassing him because, he don't just make money off music. He said, I could take this chain. I could take this chain and sell it on the and on Ethereum, because that's what I use, Ethereum. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's such a genius.
Ethereum, really?
And I could take this and post it up on there, and I could sell it for like $50,000 or something like that.
Wrong.
That's absolutely wrong.
Wrong.
So he was just using the big words: NFT, blockchain, this, Ethereum, this.
Okay, I listened to a bunch of experts this morning who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Oh, but they wanted you to Cash App them so they can do a master class.
Nope.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to educate nobody.
I don't trust it. You can't be on there a good solid week and then try to convince me that you know what you're doing.
My peoples, on the other hand, I don't mind educating my peoples because I want all of us to win. But some random mofo, right? He's out here trying to educate producers on how to sell beats on the blockchain. Did you tell those producers that particular WAV file would probably be about $200? Did you tell the producer that too? Did you tell the producer about the maintenance cost that it is to manage a NFT marketplace? Did you tell them that too? Because unless you're ready to get into this shit with $5,000 on hand, then you should not be teaching any master classes on anything that has to do with blockchain technology.
Some of y'all just wasting money and for no apparent reason, just to say, hey, I could take a picture of the styrofoam cup. Nothing on it. I could just take a picture of this cup. And I could just plaster it all over. No.
Or you could take a picture of the cup. I can go ahead and draw a little goofy face on it and then sell it as an NFT. But if a person wants to have the cup, then I can't sell that as multiple NFTs. I can only do that as an exclusive NFT. But just like it is with Beats, thank you. I'm live on Bigo. I figured it out. Yeah, somebody was telling me about that on Clubhouse. You should use Bigo because I'm like, but I get on Bigo and no one likes me. No one talks to me. I'm in the chat. It's like, hey guys, cute ABI, but yeah, thanks. So somebody just says, I fed Anchor's Dino with donuts. Thank you for feeding my little monster. Pause. Thank you for feeding my little monster. That sounded even worse.
That sounded terrible. Last little topic. You're gonna love this one. Here's proof that manifestation really works. Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, uh-oh. Well, it might be a uh-oh. Never underestimate the power of manifestation. Speaking things into existence holds weight. And if you don't believe that, hip hop's biggest names can also attest to the benefits of dreaming and keeping good faith. So, back in 2010, Tyler the Creator says, I'm gonna win a Grammy. Okay. He won one at the 2020 award show. He won one. Okay. Juice World manifested that he was going to work with Future. Okay. That happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. J. Cole. He said, it says, gaining millions of followers on Twitter may have been unimaginable back in the day compared to now. Can you believe that there was a time when J. Cole only had 502 followers? He was geeked up about it back in 2009. Now he's leveled up and has nearly 14 million. So let this serve as your daily reminder that putting things into the air can allow them to materialize sooner or later. Yeah. Tyler won that Grammy because he worked his ass off for 10 years. He had put out a whole catalog of dope shit in those 10 years.
Right.
He didn't just say, hey, I'm going to win a Grammy and just sat on his ass. That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? He worked at it, battled depression and all types of shit like most musicians do. To say that to say, just because you said it, you have to put the work in. You can't just sit on your ass and expect it to work.
Yeah, that's not how. Yeah, manifestations.
That's not how it works.
Manifestations work when you believe in what you're manifesting and working towards that. Like I've been manifesting for years.
I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna find a wallet with like $5,000 in it. I'm still looking. I'm still working on that.
Well, that's why every morning from 10 to 11, those of you guys that have Clubhouse, you can visit Cherry Martinez. She has the manifestation hour. And I'll be totally honest with you. It's different when you have other people helping you manifest as well. Because I'm a strong believer that if everybody collectively says it's going to rain, it's going to rain. It's going to pour. But then you have people that work against you, you know, people that don't believe in you. They don't believe in anything happening for you. So they'll keep speaking into existence that you're never going to be anything. And then once you start believing in that, you're also manifesting that thought. So manifestations, I believe, are very real. My dad was heavy into manifestation. And I remember one time when my dad moved into this like big, expensive ass apartment, right? This was on in the waterfront in Yonkers. This is where all the celebrities and everybody pretty much hung out because they had to take the train to Manhattan to go to Broadway and all that stuff. So there was only celebrities allowed on that. We called it like an island because it was like the hood and you go underneath the trains tracks and then it was like elegant. So my dad and I, we weren't close at the time, but this is when we started working on our relationship. So I stepped up, over there to visit him, and there was a concierge, and it was like, "Yes, who are you here to see?" And I was like, "I'm just gonna go up to the no. We need to buzz him." I said, "Okay." It was that kind of shit. It was that kind of shit. I felt like I was in real world. When you go in and you're like, "Oh my God, look, this is where we can hang out. There's a confessional right there." So that's what it is. So I said to my dad, because when I got there, it was fully furnished, beautiful. And I just was like, how'd you get all this shit? That's the first thing. He literally said to me, because I wanted it. I said, yeah, but how did you get all of this? He says, because I wanted it. And I felt like I deserved it. And when I walked by here, I said, I'm going to have an apartment here. And then I got it. Oh, I said, they just built this place. How far along was this? He goes, when they were building it. Is when I walked by, I looked at the place and I said, I'm going to have an apartment here. Just like his studio, just like getting signed to the Force MDs. He said everything he wanted, he got it. Not because he, hoped that he can get it. I hope I find that $500. No, you say to yourself, I'm gonna find $500 fucking dollars today. It may not be in the form of a wallet. It could be someone just says, you know what? I forgot I owed you money, girl. My bad. $500. So it's never based
Hey,
on.
real quick, does anybody owe me money? Really? Does anybody owe me anything? Seriously.
That's just the reality. That's just the reality. Like, I literally manifested everything, because I started believing that I deserved this shit. So I when I see that celebrities say some shit and it happens,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely means that they manifested that shit heavy, but the people around them also believed in it too. Because if you don't have I'm not saying you need to have a bunch of yes men. You just have to have a bunch of people that also believe in the same shit. So I wouldn't have gotten this far at Minx Radio if people did not believe in it like me. So collectively, this is our baby. Minx Radio is our baby. Minx TV is our baby. But that's because you guys helped me believe that this was going to be something. And I believe that Tyler Perry?
Tyler, the creator.
No. Tyler Perry, the director, right? With the light-skinned people.
With the bad wigs. Yeah, that's him.
I have a thought that Tyler Perry is going to come across the little trash can shit. I had this dream twice already.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He hit me in the DMs and said, may I, who's your management? I would like to speak with them. I put them on to Leonard. Then Leonard called me in a panic. Oh my God. So Tyler, the creator, he saw the little trash can and, he has a new network and blah, blah, blah. And then I woke up. So I don't know what happens. I kind of know what happens.
If Tyler Perry ever came to you, hey, Minx, I want to buy the Don't do it.
I would never sell the rights to the little trash can. Hell no.
I want to use it for a cartoon. No.
I want to put it on LT.
No, because our content matter, Mr. Perry, goes against what you got going on, sir. So respectively, nah.
They buy your shit so they can kill it.
No, because because my mom said, and my partner said, and a couple other people said that we should make this a thing. Like, legit. However, we would have to change a couple of things. Because, then we would have to cut in Apple.
Right.
So other than that, but do not sell to Tyler Perry, Steven Tyler the creator. What's the guy? Tyler, what's his face on Everybody Hates Chris? Do not do it.
Right.
Don't. Because you would go farther. You would do much more and much better if you do it independently. With my help, of course. Now, I mean,
the facts.
Because if I see LT in a bum ass cornrow ass wig and they try to make a live stream, a live action movie out of it, and they put some little boy or some young man in some bum ass cornrows, we're gonna have a problem.
Right.
We're gonna have a major problem. Don't do that. Like you say, they buy your stuff to kill it. Only you can execute little trash can perfectly.
Facts.
All of it.
Yo, I'm gonna just say this before we run out of here. Yo, mofos on LinkedIn, you think Facebook is bad?
Oh boy.
Listen, I tell y'all this, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. When I leave a comment on some shit, I'm not here to talk to y'all. I'm not here to be your fucking friends, y'all. I don't need friends. If there is an article and I leave a comment on the article, it's just a comment on the article. Y'all mofos want to fight and argue and get into these little tangents.
Pieces.
Look, I literally, this chick, I had said something about the celebrities being on the blockchain and, it's annoying. She going to send me her 2 cents. And I literally wrote back respectfully. I said, this wasn't open for discussion. I mean, I said what I said. I said what I said.
She said,
Just like mofos on Instagram. I wrote, what was it about? It was some dumb shit. I left a comment. Somebody wanted to engage with me. And I said, I see you have 2,500 followers. Why don't you go talk to one of them? Oh, you and Nancy? No, because I left a comment for the original poster. So if the original poster had something to say, then I could be able to indulge in a discussion with them. But nobody was talking to you. And then I also don't need a tutorial about how social media works, because just like in real life, if 2 people are walking by having a discussion and I don't like the premise of the discussion, how the hell do I look going to them and telling and diving into their conversation? That would be rude. So the same etiquette applies to social media. Okay. If I say, if the article is about jelly and they say Welch's is not the best jelly, and I write, well, you know what? I've had Welch's damn near my whole life. The Concord grape is pretty nice. I like that. And you're going to write in strawberry is better. I'm going to tell you the same shit. This was not open for a discussion. I have followers. If I want to engage with people, I will engage with them. So when y'all come across me on these internet streets, it's not about me being rude. It's not about me being belligerent. It's just because nobody was fucking talking to you. Am I the only person that feels this way? I mean, I don't write under people's comments. I don't write when somebody writes a comment and I don't like it. I'm just like, ugh, really? You think like that?
I try my hardest when I see a post. I try to at the person, the original poster.
Right. Me too.
Give my opinion. A lot of times someone will at me in response. Sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. Depends if how the comment is it's come to me. Like if you come to me with that rah-rah energy that I didn't ask for, you're getting ignored, probably muted, possibly blocked.
Right.
But if we're having a healthy discussion, respectful, no one's, jumping out there, oh my gosh, this bitch. If we can have a respectful chat, a respectful debate, then yeah, I'll talk to you. And if we come to an agreement, yeah, I agree. You enjoy your day.
Right.
But if it's just a bunch of back and forth, dog, ain't got time. Don't you have a 9 to 5? Go do that. I don't have time.
That reminds me of some chick on Instagram. She left a comment and there was like a 200 comment thread.
See, nobody got time for that.
So here's what it was.
Nobody asked.
I adapted that culture of who the fuck was talking to you. I adapted that from her, right? Her literal page, like because people, they see someone clapping back and they clapping back lovely. I go and I say, let me see what they're about. Let me go on their page. She was following nobody. No, actually, she followed maybe 3 or 4 people. And her bio on her Instagram literally said, don't follow me. I'm not here to make friends. I have real friends in real life. I'm just here to post and talk my shit. Right? And then she writes a disclaimer. If you do follow me, I will block you. So every day she would literally just post how many profile visits she gets per day. And people were like, well, why don't you want people to follow you? She was like, I'm not Jesus. The fuck do I need disciples for?
Lady, that's not exactly how that works, but okay.
You know what? I fuck with that. I think that's cool. Because
it's but at the same time, it's social media.
social media, yes. But social
Not
media should be for people who also don't want to be social. They just want to post their shit and talk their shit without having people debate them. Either share it or shut the fuck up.
that's an uphill battle. That's an uphill battle.
That's
and of
what I
course,
want.
she's going to get a lot of backlash behind that. Like, bitch, like, why are you on social media if you're not here to be social?
This
You're here
chick
to
was
talk.
getting like 53K visits per day.
I'm sure.
And they're like,
what's her content? What's her content like?
it's just, pictures of her at work. She does art. She was showing her sculptures and shit. And she disables all her comments. She's like, I don't want to engage with nobody, but I'm gonna just show my work. Now that I'm cool with. I'm cool with that. But this is every single day. Like I wrote a status on Facebook. Somebody wanted to climb into my DMs and fight with me about it. Right? I literally said to them, I'm sorry. Oh, what are you apologizing for? I'm sorry that you're a bitch and you just could not keep scrolling. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, but your content, but you don't pay me. You ain't bought more merch. I don't ever see you tuned in. So your opinion doesn't mean shit to me. So you can unfollow or I can block you. Which would you prefer? Oh, you're real nasty. Well, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Because it just got to, it came to this point. Social media turned me into this because I just feel that people are just very mean online.
My ignore game is super strong.
I wish I could do the same.
I ignore, like, number one, if I wasn't talking to you, but you come at me with energy, you just got ignored. Like, I don't know if you think, and see, but see, the thing is, like, if me and you get into a little tiff and you say something and I just simply pay it no mind, I pay it dust.
Mm-hmm.
In your mind, you think you won because I didn't respond.
Oh,
But
no.
no, I won because I got my peace. I got my sanity. Meanwhile, you're still harping on this one issue.
Right.
You're just waiting for me to respond, which I'm not going to do because I no longer care.
And that's what a lot of people do online. And I got to the point, that's why I literally say, like, these little back and like, I'll tell you this much. On Twitter, you know who you are. Some of you. Mofos think I don't know that they are not talking shit. So my whole thing is if I have something to say about somebody, I don't do subs.
Mm-hmm.
I will come to you and I will say to you that I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how you're moving. I don't like the things you're saying, or I'm just going to block you and keep fucking moving. But certain people have been tweeting things after I tweet things. And I see and I peep game and I don't say anything because I'm just waiting for you to grow a set of cojones. Because I'm not going to come at you. But the fact that you tweet about me all fucking day.
Without mentioning you, by the way.
Without mentioning. Apparently, SoundCloud verification means you made it. Who else just recently reported that they just got verified on SoundCloud? No, I'm like, you are not even following the amount of people to even come up with that. So I'm like,
Right.
if you had something to say, why didn't you just say it?
Just at me next time,
I'm also verified on Spotify. Most of us are. It says verified artists. So why wouldn't I get my shit verified for SoundCloud? I put in that shit years ago to be verified. They just happen to get around to it. I just happen to be putting out music that's getting placements. So I don't understand like this whole hate. Y'all wasn't talking shit when nothing was happening with my music. And because I stepped back and I'm giving y'all a podcast, but it's not the same premise of it was. I'm focusing on my music now. You seen that my shit is going up. So instead of just talking shit, why not just say it to me and let's get it out the way? It's just dumb. It's childish. It's
really is. It really is. Some of us are just too damn old. Next time, either pull up or shut up.
Please. I really want to get punched in my face.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I said, I really want to get punched in my face. Because that's what the person said, that they want to punch me in my face.
Wait, what? Oh, that's bold to say, but are you actually going to do it if
Don't
the
you ever
opportunity
get
presents?
Don't you ever get so annoyed by someone that just is so grandiose that you just want to punch them in the face?
A lot more than that.
Punch me in my face.
Yeah, no, a lot more
Please.
than that.
Please do.
I
Maybe you'll fix my nose.
I have a list that if I ever came up to them, it's not going to end well for them.
People are so mean. And that's why I'm
Can
a dick. This is why I'm a dick now. I'm going back to old Minx ways. Old Minx was not a nice Minx. Old Minx was not a nice Minx. And a lot of people are pushing me back to that. And sorry.
I've never been a mean person, but you're not going to stress me out. You're not going to fuck with my sanity for nobody, for nothing. Oh, you know. Oh my gosh.
For $200, Minx. Does Minx get to stay for America's Next Top Model? I was watching that shit the other day too.
America's Next Top Model is still on
Pluto TV. Yeah.
Oh, reruns.
I was watching it on the Oculus. It was so crazy. You know, Tyler.
I have in my hand 2 pictures. One of you will advance. One of you will go home. Like, bitch, just, and the winner is. Come on now. Let's not draw this out. Tiffany, while I love your Vogue, while I love your pose in the Vogue magazine, your confidence isn't quite there. I'm sorry, but you did not win.
Now I got to go back to Alabama.
I want to thank Tyra Banks for giving me an opportunity. I'm going to go home. I know I made my family proud. Shout out to everybody in Tuscaloosa. What's up?
I know, right?
I couldn't do those shows at all. Like, what you mean I did? You know what? You know what? Fisticuffs. It's time. It's time to roll out. Like that's the one of the reasons why I cannot stand those bachelorette shows, because y'all are swapping spit with 25 people only for you not to get picked. You sat there and swapped spit with not only that man but 24 other women just to say, I'm sorry, but you didn't get a rose. And then what do you do in a confession? I don't need him. I'm going to find true love. He wasn't meant for me in the first place. So what? He can kiss really well.
Before we leave tonight's show, we had 405 live viewers.
What? Hold on a second. And we also get one of these. Yo, shout out to everybody that tuned in.
That's crazy. And people were leaving comments too, but I couldn't see them because when you're full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yes.
Well, this is the end. I just want to play this because it's funny. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. All right, so that's the end of the show. My leg. I love that. I really love that little clip. I was hollering that all day at work, just every time I took a step. But yeah, this is the end of the show, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow with more foolery, more fuckery, and more shenanigans. That is the RTIM show. We want to thank y'all for rocking with us. For all our first-time viewers, we thank you. This thing is mad laggy. It's okay. We're getting ready to get up off here. We could take a hint. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Periscope, Caffeine, Twitch, Bigo, everybody. We fucks with y'all. Please call and check up on your loved ones. Let them know that you still give a shit, even if you don't. But it's we're still in the middle of a Parmesan, so please please wear your mask. Adult responsibly, 6 feet back or 6 feet deep. Pick your poison. Tomorrow, what I want to do, since it's International Women's Month, I want to dig and pick a woman who has made a great contribution in women's society. Someone who's not that known. You know, everybody wants to talk about Rosa Parks and Eleanor Roosevelt, and this. I'm I'm going to give y'all some pioneers, some real pioneers. So y'all stay tuned for that tomorrow evening. Also, if you musicians, artists, if y'all want to send your music, please do. One track, one video, MP3 and MP4 format only, unless Minx asks for something else. Send it to submissions at
Oh
Minx
yeah,
Radio.
just send me a YouTube link. Yeah.
Yeah, and a YouTube link. Just one YouTube link. We don't need a whole playlist of shit.
Yes.
We don't need a whole EP. We didn't ask for that. If you need promo for your business, please hit us up in the inboxes on the RTIM page on Facebook. Facebook. I was about to say Facebox on Facebook and on IG. We are on Instagram at Random Talk Indie Music Show, and you can also follow us. You can do that. I'm sure you can. I'm at the top. Minx is at the bottom. Her IG is at Minx Couture.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Minx Couture. I gotta change that again. I'm so, you know what? Anyway, yeah, I'm on IG and Twitter a lot more than I am on Facebook. I'm on there like every once in a while. So, yeah. And also happy birthday to everybody who's been celebrating their birthday this month. I know it's just the 9th, but it's been a lot of February, March babies. So I want to send a shout out to everybody, all the Pisces out there. What's up? Y'all all right? I don't know that many other than my grandma and my aunt. Speaking of this, what's going on with Minx Mafia?
It's still good.
Are we still good?
Yeah, I know a lot of people said that they thought that I took it down. I did not take down the Patreon. The Patreon is still going, and we're going to get right to work because I had to launch this network first. But shout out to everybody on the Patreon, and I'm going to be working on some things for you guys for this month because of my TikTok revelations that I'm going to be doing. So
TikTok revelations.
But I do appreciate it. Again, it's still only $1 a month or $5 a month, and 50% off of any of my services that I offer for marketing or promo. So, you know, become a member, promote yourself, put your shit up. We also got Cryptic Kingdom as well, which is almost getting up to 12,000 views, site visits.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
12,000 you said?
12,000.
Wow. We need a graphic for that as well so we can put that up.
Yeah, Cryptic Kingdom, y'all, is really, really dope. And you know, we have people that have joined it, which is dope. And I just have to do the integration for Patreon, so my Patreon members will get special badges as forum members. But yeah, we get at least up to 500 site visits a day, with
what's up.
barely any promo. And we do have ads on the site as well. We are totally removing ourselves from social media, and we're creating our own. So you want to be seen, be seen. And then the Telegram channel, you know, we're going to be adding some more stuff to that. I'm going to be adding the Ghostface DM that was sent to me.
Watermark it.
I'm thinking I should now.
I think you should.
And I am.
Yeah. If you would also like to give to the RTIM show, make your little donations, we would appreciate that. Please and thank you. Change, dollar, whatever it is you decide to give. All proceeds do go back into running Minx Radio. It's not for our personal spend. It's not for none of that. It's mainly to keep the lights on in this place, to make sure that our equipment runs well, make sure we can provide for you guys premium content and such lovely graphics. And also because Y'all have rocked with us for so long. And some of y'all actually been tuning in since minute 1. Y'all gonna get this wonderful, illustrious, shiny, dope ass hair nigga damn award. Because you didn't ask for it, but I'm giving it to you anyway. Because it's free. Why not?
Facts.
All right. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we thank y'all for tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow night at 7:15 for more random talk, more indie music, more foolery, fuckery, shenanigans. Yes. Yeah, all right. So I'm about to watch the rest of Chris Cuomo and get ready to go to bed. Because I gotta get up in the morning. Peace out, Minx.
Good night.